I own a small plumbing company here in Raleigh, North Carolina. I've got 3 team members, including myself. And basically, I've hired another full-time plumber on, and I found that I have enough work to keep him busy, but not enough work to keep myself busy all the time. And so I'm trying to figure out where's the best ROI to, start marketing the company a little bit more than just word of mouth.
Who's your customer?
Residential and commercial service plumbing.
Okay. So
yeah.
commercial
So
commercial is businesses.
Yes.
And
yes,
residential is individuals.
And
what percentage of your business is commercial? What percentage is residential?
I would say about 70 is residential and 30 is commercial.
Okay. So are you doing repairs or new on residential?
Repairs. It breaks, I fix it.
Okay. So people call up with a broken plumbing issue and your team goes out.
Yep.
How do those people find you?
A lot of it's just been word of mouth. The only advertising I have done is I've gotten my trucks painted up with like the company name and the number on the side of it and stuff. But I want to keep growing this thing.
So you're keeping 2 or 3 plumbers busy doing repairs in houses off of painted trucks and word of mouth.
So 2 plumbers, including myself, and then an office lady who works from home.
Oh, okay. So the new plumber was the first hire you've done that does plumbing.
Yes, sir.
So prior to that, you were keeping yourself busy.
Yes, sir. I've been wearing out that treadmill.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, good. Well, the reason I ask all these questions is my first inclination is always just to do more of what you were already doing. How can we throw fire on the word of mouth, the referral business? And so I think the first thing I'm going to do is just, as you're wrapping up the job and they're paying you, they usually pay you right then, don't they?
Yes, sir.
I'm handing them a flyer or a business card and saying, hey, I'm a young guy, I'm starting a new business here. It's just growing. Anybody you can tell about this, I'd be really appreciative. Spread the word for me. And let's take the existing word of mouth and just add you'll double it by just asking them to help you.
Okay.
Because what's happening now is they just think of you when something comes up, but nothing prompted them to do that. I want you to prompt them to do that, and that'll increase the numbers.
Okay.
That's the first thing I would do. You got a good website?
It's okay.
Okay. We live in a website world, my friend. Okay doesn't cut it anymore. So if you want to do a little bit of investment in advertising, let's build that website a little bit cleaner, a little bit crisper, easy to find you, easy explanation of your services, easy to contact you. And if someone contacts you on that website with your email, you answer immediately. We live in an instant world. People have zero patience. You email me back the next day and I have a plumbing problem, I've already got someone else to do the job.
Absolutely.
So you have to answer right now. If you're on a job and your phone buzzes, you stop a second and you answer that client, and then you go back to fixing that job. Yep. And that's because you're answering the phone is what it amounts to. And they're probably not going to call you. They're probably going to email you or even text you. And make that very easy on the website.
Yep.
Don't make it where they have to fill out a form with their problem.
Yeah.
The people don't do that. They move on to the next site. So make it no friction. So let's spend a little money on the site and create a clear contact. And then your next stage would be some basic SEO, search engine optimization. How can we get people in our area to find my website when they're searching, I need a plumber? And that's an SEO function. And you can hire someone outside the company. Do not hire a full-time person at this stage, but just hire someone that does SEO consulting and, pay them $400 or $500 to get your basic SEO, where your website will show up when someone types that in Google. And it's really not hard to do because you're not in New York City, so there's not 5,000 people. There's you and a handful of other people in Raleigh. So you'll show up, 4 or 5 other people will show up. So if I type in heating and air in Google, it'll tell me, sometimes it'll say near me, right? And it knows you ever done that? And when you're looking for something, a restaurant near me, I need a biscuit near me, right? And it'll pop up biscuit places near me. Well, that's called SEO. That's called search engine optimization. That's a search engine. You want them to find, when they type that in, it needs to pop up your site. And you know what I would do when they find your site? I would put on there small business owner, support local small business, make this kind of a patriotic thing. Meaning, we're not big corporate plumbing America. We're a little guy. We're a little guy. We respond quick. We respond really fast. We're small, and our prices are very reasonable.
Okay.
And see if you don't get some response to that when people find you on the site. I think if you do that basic thing, that's the very first steps in digital marketing, very primitive steps that I gave you. Nothing sophisticated about what I told you at all. And you ask your current customer every time you're there to send you business and help you. I'm a young guy trying to get started. Please help me out. People like to help other people out, especially if you do a good job for them. And you don't have to do a big sales pitch. You're not trying to get them to subscribe to something. You're just going, hey, I'm a little guy. If I helped you, please tell people about me. I'm trying to grow my business. They like doing that. They like helping people that are getting started, and they feel like they're a part of your operation then. Where if you're a huge company, they don't feel like that you need their help.
Yeah.
That's an advantage for you.
If I can ask just like a little bit more just for direction.
Sure.
Would you suggest that I stay more residential because that's where a bulk of my business has been, or try to get more into the commercial because that's a lot more of like return business?
I like having a mix. I like that you've got a mix. Now, marketing to the commercial is going to be more referrals, less search engine optimization stuff. What I was describing a while ago is more of a retail, what we call B2C, business to consumer. Your commercial's B2B, business to business. And you're right, that's a return business. And that's probably, the way you're going to get that's probably like through property managers.
Okay.
People managing commercial properties. Because a lot of businesses are tenants.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily the owner of their business. And so the property manager is who sends out the plumber.
Okay.
So I start calling on, if you got a little time on your hands, find out who's managing commercial properties in your area and drop by with a box of donuts and say, hey. Dunkin' and Krispy Kreme, everybody speaks that language. I'm just saying.
No, especially around here. Krispy Kreme especially.
Hey, you're a good man, Nate. I love what you're doing. You're thinking, you're hustling and grinding. You're exactly who we are here to help. Thanks for hanging out with us, brother. I love it.